Hi there guys, this is Jazz aka Trend Trader for you. So in this video I'm actually going to talk about the ES short that was called on StockTwits, okay, and how it worked out, how it was such of a confident call, and it's only because you know technical analysis, you know how trading works majority of the time. You're not right all the time, okay, and you're not wrong all the time, okay. What you do is you try to find the best setups that are out there, and you try to take those setups, and based on your past experience you get to see, okay, which ones are working, which ones are not, and which ones are powerful versus which ones are the weak ones, okay. So anyway, so reason for me to make this video is actually gonna be a little bit of an introduction about myself, okay. I'm gonna talk about where and how long I have been trading, okay. So let's get in a little bit in the depth of it. I'm gonna show you a Word file, okay. This is just a little bit about me, okay. So I've been trading the market since 2009, okay, and I started out as a trader with very little experience in the trading world, and due to 2008 market crash I was able to buy stocks, anything you name it, Bank of America, Citibank, anything I was touching or anything anybody was touching, and actually went up. You profited without having any understanding of a technical or fundamental analysis. But that obviously didn't last too long, and most of the time a lot of traders profited, but people who didn't know what they were doing, and I believe that I was one of them, we gave back all the gains and almost came to closing blowing up my account. But that didn't last long, and as a journey was starting for me, I had to realize that I had to get a proper education if I wanted to be 8 to 10% traders that are profitable in the market. I had to take courses. There is no such thing as a self-learning trader. Even if you're a self-learning trader, you still have to read books, watch videos. In my case, I had to take a lot of professional courses, and that's where I found a lot of learning point and edge, where I was able to read and trade along the big institutions, how they were trading, how they were thinking, and how exactly they were executing their orders, just by looking at few of the crucial items on the chart, okay. So I learned how to read simply naked charts, no indicators, no nothing. I think that is the way to go. Indicators only indicate, they don't tell you exactly when to buy or sell. If you want to be successful in this market, learn to read the price action, which is learn to read the candlesticks, or learn to read exactly how the patterns are working, how the whole technical analysis, the support and resistance, the trends, etc., etc. And that is where I think the pure price is clearly written on the chart, and it requires a skilled eye. So once you have took all these courses, you learn to become that skilled eye, and that is where a lot of traders fail. They think that just by if your stochastical RSI is overbought or oversold, they can go short, they can go long. No, it doesn't work like that. There's more to it. It might work few of the times, but not all the time, okay. And that's why I always say that in this market you have a best friend, and your best friend is your stop loss, okay. Meaning the only thing that you know before getting in a trade is exactly how much you're willing to lose, and based on that you can position size, right? You can position size, and you can say, okay, I'm willing to lose $100 or $200. So instead of going 1,000 stocks long, you can only go 100 or 200 stocks long or short, whatever you want to do. So you know exactly what you're willing to risk, which is very, very important in any aspect of the trading, either you're investing, you're trading, or you're scalping. It doesn't matter, okay. So anyway, so by 2013, chart reading skill became a very skilled for me, and while profiting I became to realize that I think I come from a background of teachers. My mom was a professor back in India, so I decided to let's just give it a shot and see if I can put my word across through people, and by just showing very simple things, just showing on a naked chart how technical analysis work, the support and resistance, etc., etc. So I just started teaching privately, one-on-one, and you won't believe how it started out, but it became a passion more than more than a source of generating income. Of course, I'm a respiratory therapist, so that's where my income comes from or came from. But this just became a passion for me. So I taught traders from beginners to advanced traders via either we're meeting, or that's how I started out, by meeting people, and then we started out as a via screen share of their audio and the video was shared. So I taught traders from all over the world basically. Okay, so the educational aspect of investing trading intrigued me even more, and I just kept on doing it. Okay, I ran my own chat room service, which worked out pretty nicely for a little bit, and I had over, I want to say, about 50 members. But with the 2 kids on the way, I had 1 kid and 1 kid was on the way, I just couldn't do it, especially being in the Pacific time zone. I was not able to get up every single day at 5:30, 6 o'clock to prep the room, etc., etc. So I had to give that up. Couldn't find any decent help, and over the time it just became to a point where I was taking too much time away from my kids. So I just decided to just kind of end it and do my own thing at the same time, and keep on putting out decent trading stuff. So along that time, I built a very strong reputation in the social media, stock tweets, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and under the Trend Trader for You handle. So over the time I produced, I have no idea how many public videos are out there, over hundreds of videos that are on Ticker TV, a YouTube channel, and putting images or articles. I even started writing articles, which are all posted on social media at free cost, no cost at all, so that other traders can look at it and see that it doesn't take a genius. Okay, it doesn't take a genius for to become a successful trader in this world. You just gotta do a little bit of homework, you gotta read up on the technical analysis. Of course, the fundamental analysis also plays a huge role. So before I get into showing you a very confident trade that I called out earlier, and I'll show you exactly what I was looking at. It's kind of like a journey that you started a long time ago, and you keep on doing it over and over, and you see that how exactly it's going to pan out. If it does, good. If it doesn't, hey, your best friend is there, right? It's the best friend, your stop loss is there to protect you out. So just before I do that, I'm going to show you real quick the image. Okay, so this was the trade, ES short. I said the short the hell out of it. Okay, I actually traded CL and ES today. I had a profitable day, but this trade I took it once and had to close it because the market closed. Then I could have kept in it, but it was fine with me. I had enough profit and for me to call it a week. Okay, so this is what I wrote out in here, ES, and you can check the timings on there. You can go back in the chart and see if that call made sense to you. Okay, so I said ES short the hell out of it, 2054.75, only a day trade. Okay, could be a scalp to a day trade, but you got to move your stop right above to 2056. And this was the quick scalp for you guys. Enjoy the easy money. That's why I said close it out, because the time was closing. So this is where I kind of had to take a little bit of profit and move out. And sure enough, ES 3-point move to the down. In fact, it was more than a 3-point move. I'll take you exactly into the chart and show you what I was thinking. Okay, let's go in there.